Hi everyone, today we have with us Palvi ma'am. Ma'am, today we wanted to come to our side of the table. So you're not today the head of the college, and today we want you to understand what actually the B schools are looking for. So the movement is a selection, rejection and waitlist. So this is something which is kind of a nightmare for most of students who are going through the interview, this and that. So is there any kind of a fixed template that if you see a student, you can tell whether it's a good student or a bad student? So what are you looking for? The moment student enter the door, what is the first thing or first couple of things you check in a student?
Okay, very good question, Ravneet. I would say even when I was applying for my MBA, I had this fear of selection, waitlist and rejection, which I feel everybody has, no matter how good you are or how average you are. For me, every student is a very good student, I would say. There are different types of qualities in each student. Some are very good with academics, some are very good with extracurricular activities, some are very good with communication skills, and there is a mix and match. As a B school, we would like ideally a student good in academics, good in extracurricular activities, good in communication skills would be an ideal student.
Or experience.
Or experience. Yes, experience adds.
So let me just summarize. Work experience or good academic record or good extracurricular. If you have any of these three things, that will qualify him as a good candidate for MBA. Any one of them will do.
Yes. So what we have done, we like to give equal chance to all the students. So we have weightages assigned to all these things. Now an addition of the weightages will help us to know whether we would like to select the student or not. So for example, if you are good in academics but at somewhere you have not performed that well, but you have work experience, or maybe you are good in some sports or debates or something, so that makes up for that part where you have not performed at your best level. So I think that students don't need to be scared. They should apply online to ISME. In their application they should write maximum about themselves so that we understand about themselves, and then we will select them on the basis of the interview.
Correct. Because a lot of time now students have done a lot of things. Like I have done a lot of things, but I feel it's not that big. So you perform, you write, let them decide which is good, which is not that great.
Yes.
Great. So now 4th Feb is the last day to apply. So if in case you want to apply, the link I've given in the description box, you can check out the link. So my next question revolves around the this thing, work experience point of view, work ex, and then academic record. This, if I have not good academic record, maybe in my 12th class or maybe in my college I failed or have got a few backlogs, will that affect my chances to convert?
See, if there is a genuine reason, maybe sometimes a student might be very ill during the exam times, or unfortunately would have lost a dear one. If that is a case, that would show in your particular class. Could it be 10th or 12th or graduation? If in those circumstances, of course, we will give student an advantage to explain why this has happened. But overall, I would want a student who has performed consistently well in the college. Not maybe 90% or 85%, but if you have performed 60, 65, 70, 75, it is fine, you still have a chance to apply.
So there is no problem.
There is no problem in the academic side. But yes, if you have done extracurricular activities, it shows that you are a hardworking student, you are managing your academics, you are managing your other things. If you have done work experience, if you have worked somewhere and have work experience, that again shows that you are not wasting time sitting at home, but utilizing your time. Good. So I would like to have that kind of a student, and we can place such students at better companies at higher packages.
Right. I really liked your the one once we were talking before the recording started, that you are okay with a student with bad academic record, but you are not okay if you don't know what is happening in Ayodhya or the current affairs. So that's something is very important to know.
So Ravneet, bad academic record, I am not that okay. If in a particular class,
correct.
If the student has not achieved very high score but has a little lesser score, or maybe in your CAT exam or any other entrance exam, you have not performed at a higher level, but your 10th, 12th and graduation scores are okay. We still give you a chance. But now, for example, when we are interviewing a student, a panel of faculty members interview a student, you should have the basic knowledge of what is going on in your country. And if you have knowledge of what is going on outside the country, it is very good. And nowadays I think students are smart, they should have that knowledge. So basic things. Now if I ask somebody that why was Ayodhya in news, I would expect that student to know, because it is all over the media.
Correct. So you have to be well aware of them because the news and everything. So what I normally recommend, if they can read last 15 days ka Business Today magazine, India Today and Business Today, is giving you enough information which you need for the interview point of view. Because newspaper we don't have time to read. The students don't have time to read the newspaper every day. So Business Today can give you the gist of everything what is happening from the business side, and India Today from, because these questions they are going to ask you. And this is my understanding. They normally the panelists ask this interview about current affair when his normal interview is not doing that great. Maybe he's the three things: academic, work-ex, extracurricular. If you have not done any of these three things, then the extracurricular activities, current affair become important. Okay, then you need to apply.
See, what we do is that we follow a wholesome approach. We ask current affairs, but we are asking things which are going around a student. It is not that I am asking you things which are maybe 50 years, 100 years behind. I am not asking you very old things, dated things, but I am just asking you what students normally should know. So what I do is that what I and the other faculty members do, that in your interview we will ask you, we see your application. If you are a BCom student, if you are an engineering student, we ask you a few common things about those areas, your specializations, your projects. And then slowly we ask about your family, your interests, if you are interested in reading, if you are interested in movies, what type of reading you do, what type of movies you watch. So those type of things, so that the student is at ease. Then we also come to the current affairs knowledge, because after all a MBA student is going to sit for the placement interviews, and they should know what's going on in your country and outside. So a little bit of reading, a little bit of online news would definitely help, and I would want the students to be very aware of these type of things. Again, like I said, every aspect has different, they have different weightages assigned to it. So you could do better in one aspect, you could do lesser better in the other aspect.
Great. And if I'm not that great, I might be on the wait list. Okay, ठीक है, तुम अच्छे हो, लेकिन अगर ऊपर वाला नहीं आएगा तो we can look at you as admission. When it comes to rejected, and that's very, some people are not able to take that in a good way. I've seen students crying, okay, I was rejected, this and that. So the moment you say the word reject, is it the student is not good, or is it he's not fit for the kind of candidates you are looking for?
Exactly. See, I said in the very beginning, for me every student is very good. For me every student is very talented. And see, we have 180 seats only. So unfortunately, even if I want to take all the students, I am not able to take all the students, and I feel very sad if I have to reject any candidate. But if you are rejected from one college, there are opportunities to study at other colleges. Maybe you are not fitting into the perspective of this college, but definitely there are 10 colleges where you can apply and you can get selected. Because of the limited number of seats, this rejection comes into place.
Correct. So don't worry, if you're not selected by college, doesn't mean you are bad.
Don't worry if you are rejected. I myself can guide you and I can help you. I can help the students to get into the next best college.
Wow, so sweet of you. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you, Ravneet. It's my pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much and all the very best.